You're watching Loudmouths, brought to you by Cheapo Air.
Hello and welcome to Loudmouths, the great debate presented by Cheapo Air. I'm Eamon McAnaney, happy to be joined by Justine Ward. And Justine, our topic for now is, who is the more polarizing figure, Tim Tebow or Alex Rodriguez? You missed the show meeting, so you get to go first.
Interesting question, Eamon, but I think I'm going to go with A-Rod here for the simple fact that he is everywhere. He's at the Met Gala. He's at the Super Bowl. He has endorsement deals everywhere. And I think that he's having a major renaissance right now. Love it or hate it, you see A-Rod everywhere you look.
Well, I think that's why it's Tebow, because A-Rod's not polarizing anymore. Everyone's forgotten what A-Rod did during his career, testing positive for steroids twice and lying about it repeatedly. Everyone loves Alex Rodriguez now because he's engaged to Jennifer Lopez. I think his Q rating has done a complete 180. I think Tim Tebow still, there's something about Tim Tebow that still riles people up. I don't get it. He does some amazing stuff off the field with his missions and his charity work. But for some reason, everyone holds it against Tim Tebow that he gets a chance to work out with the Mets and play minor league baseball when he obviously isn't that great a baseball player. And the fact that, he got a chance in the NFL with the Broncos, the Jets, we go on and on and on. And, of course, we can't forget training camp, running without a shirt on in the rain, always a big deal when you talk about Tim Tebow. For some reason, I think people forgot how great a college football player Tim Tebow was, but for some reason, there's something about Tim Tebow that just riles people up that no matter what he does, they always sort of roll their eyes and say, oh, man, Tim Tebow.
I hear you, Eamon. I just think that Tim Tebow does so much good. And I want to go back to the A-Rod thing here, because this has gone on for decades. He has staying power as being this polarizing figure. Even while we're in the middle of this sports lockdown, he is still somebody being talked about. Look at the interview that Paul LaDuca did last week with WFAN. For some reason, love him or hate him, A-Rod is just somebody people want to talk about.
They're wrapping me up, Justine. I didn't even get to bring up the fact that he posed in that picture looking at himself in the mirror. I mean, if we're having this discussion 5 years ago, I think you're right, it's A-Rod. But now, Justine, I think A-Rod has sort of become likable. I can't imagine that's possible, but people have forgotten what A-Rod was like and all his lies, and he's become likable. Justine, great talking sports, great talking about guys who like to take their shirts off in Central Park like A-Rod did. We forgot about that one as well. But Justine picked A-Rod. I go with Tebow. Another great debate here on Loudmouths presented by Cheapo Air. Keep it locked in on SNY on all the social media platforms for more Loudmouths. Great debate.